Hi everyone, I'm excited to welcome you all to another beautiful episode of Chicha, the Nation Builder. On today's show with my senior colleague. Yes, so if I say senior colleague, it's not how far is that well. Yes, and my name remains the same, Musliddin Alimat Adekule. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very
Sir,
much.
please introduce yourself.
My name is Isaiah Igi,
Okay.
and thank you for having me this afternoon.
You are welcome, sir. First of all, let me appreciate you for coming on show because I know you are a busy man. You are very busy, but you create time. Thank you. Welcome, sir. Sir, the first question is, can you take us through the journey of how you become a teacher and which year exactly do you become a teacher?
To be precise, I started teaching when I was still in the university then. To be precise, something around 2018, 2019.
Okay, sir.
Then I initially, let me say, partially stopped.
Okay.
Last year, December.
Okay.
Let me just say partially stopped, because when I mean partially stopped, I stopped teaching at some secondary schools.
Okay.
But presently, I'm still lecturing
Okay.
in some professional platform.
Okay.
Like
Online?
I can know both online and physical.
Okay, sir.
I taught auditors.
Okay.
Accountants presently now, so I lecture at a particular ICANN center.
Okay.
And then, so that is also a partial teaching, because that
Okay.
is limited to weekends.
Yes.
It is limited to weekends because there's no time. So that is that.
How do you become a teacher? Like, were you forced to be a teacher, or you have passion? Do you have to doing it?
Well, initially, I don't have passion for it.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
My passion and my dream is different from being a teacher. But along the line, initially my passion is I want to become an accountant. I want to become a chartered accountant, and to the glory of God, I did that.
Thank
But
God.
the journey started after, let me say, when I was in 300 level.
Okay.
So I just decided to, I did undo some assignment work for our landlady at school then. Okay, this, you do this, you can do it this way.
Okay.
So to cut the story short,
Okay, sir.
I found myself in a particular primary school. So I started at basic 3 then. So then I almost a session before I left that place at Agoiwe then. So that is then when we went for an NYC.
Okay.
Initially I posted to a local government this thing at local accountant general office. I think account officer this thing at local government.
Okay.
So, but when I relocated to Ijebu, so I found myself again to teach in some places in a particular school at Ijebu. Then
Secondary school.
Okay, at Ijebu. So I started taking mathematics then for senior secondary school. Then financial accounting, insurance, commerce, economics. So I started like that. So then after my NYC, I continued. So in Ibadan here, I did that in many places. So that is that.
Thank you, sir. When you were talking earlier, you made mention of when you first started teaching, you said poeming. You know, they can be frustrating.
Yes.
You know, children can be frustrating, they can be disturbed. How do you cope as a man to deal with small kids?
Now that is where the passion actually come from. You have to, it is a must for every teacher. You must love your, let me call them your children. They are also you must love them. Then according to George Orwell in his book, he said in Animal Farm, he said all animals are equal, but some are equal than the other. So some students or pupils need the more attention than other. So it is very challenging then. So I found it so very difficult. But after a month, I don't have any problem with it again. I actually love doing it. In fact, it is from there I took some I think our basic 5 then. I took them to Ijebu for a cowbell competition.
Wow.
So I just for mathematics this thing. So it is the person just started. Initially, I developed it. Though initially I don't actually have passion for it. So I think I said it earlier that I don't. But when I got to that particular point, so there's no choice again. You have to have passion for what you are doing. You might not be doing it for a long period, but the moment you start doing it, you must have passion for what you are doing presently. So if you don't have passion for it, that means you cannot be successful in it. So you must actually create and develop passion.
Wow. So you must love what you are doing.
Yes.
You must be committed.
It is important.
So I will still hammer on that primary level. You know, they are small and they are foundation. So when it comes to teaching, what type of teaching method do you think we can apply to get their attention, to make sure they have our interest at heart?
We have different approach and method.
Okay.
And when it has to do with all those small children, it is important to be friendly. You have to be friendly. Even when you are sad, personally, you have some life challenges and the likes. But when you are with them, you have to put that aside and be friendly. Because if you are not friendly with them, what you are actually teaching or telling them at that point cannot enter their brain. So you have to be friendly. So I always, in fact, at times, even in my mathematics class, I will crack a joke. They will laugh.
Wow.
I will draw their attention to it.
Yes.
I will use different illustration. I will look, one particular incident happened sometimes ago I think at Ijebu. I was taking mathematics that day. I think it is indices or this thing, or all these my topics that have square mathematics. And so I now I said Bolu's raised to power 0. So a man was now passing by, just caught my attention. He said, "You don't use an object." Because you don't use an object. Even this particular child is an object, so you use only number. So, but what he said, I love the way you are taking them. You want them to understand. So that is just it.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, another one is, what can you say about the West Africa Examination Council? I mean, that's for SS class. But nowadays, there is a lot of failure. Like, they are failing. What is really happening? What do you think it caused it?
The issue of waec, the issue of NECO, it is a foundation problem in Nigeria. All of us, those that are gone far, at least all of us, we have some experience, one experience or the other, when we were writing the same exam. Some of us wrote those exams by ourselves without any problem. But today, we are having some challenges, mass failure in all those exams like JAMB as well. We always have mass failure, and it is going to be continue like that.
Why?
It is going to be because nowadays our students, our children, it is, let me put it as if they are forced to learn. They are forced to school. So it is in them. When you look at them, you are going to see it in them that they don't actually want to be in school. So it is as if they are for, and when it is like that, there is a problem. That means you just waste that time. The day, it is a wasted one. So when it is like that, and then you are going to see that presently, I let me say 2-3 years ago, I was talking to a particular man. It happened to be a vice principal in a particular secondary school. We always talk, and we talk. He told me that there's a problem. I said, what is the problem? He said, a teacher will taught students when they want to write common entrance exam, those that are going to secondary school, then the teacher has taught them, then the teacher will be the one to do exam for them. We write the exam for them. Then when they were writing Beckett, all this GSS3 exam, the same teacher that taught them will also do the exam for them. Then waec, the same thing. So that means there is nothing. We are not actually changing anything because we are having, or we are producing lazy children nowadays. So mass failure will continue because their orientation is different. They don't want to learn, and
they believe they will help them.
Yes, they don't want to learn. They don't want to do anything themselves. They don't want to stress themselves. They don't, and they, let me say, they are afraid of failure. And when you are afraid of failure, you are going to go to any length to so that you can manipulate you can manipulate the system and the light. So, but when you are not afraid of failure, when you fail, you come back again. I failed. I wrote some exam, supervisional exam. I failed with my money. Nobody gave me that money. With my own personal money, I wrote that exam. I failed. Then I come back again. So then that is, once it is like that, so I think the failure will reduce. But with what we are actually experiencing in Nigeria today, it is going to be like that unless the orientation is changed, unless the foundation is changed.
Yes.
So even in the Bible says, when the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? So that means the foundation is faulty, and everything, every problem we are seeing now, based on your question, it is coming from a good or bad. The best teacher, the first teacher, are our parents. So everything, it is coming from the foundation, which is every family. So that is that.
Sir, thank you, sir. This question is somehow, but I have to ask: is certificate a competency as a teacher?
No.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay.
Certificate is not a what is it called? It does not determine whether you are competent or not.
Okay.
But the certificate is needed as an evidence, because we believe when you have the certificate and you can now defend the certificate, that means you are competent. When I was posted to a particular school at Ijebu-Ode for my NYC, the first thing the proprietor asked me to do is to write a lesson note. Thank God that I know how to write it when I was in that primary school. So I wrote it because I have BSc. I do not have any educational training like NCE.
Yes.
Those are trained teachers. We know.
Yes.
So when you have NCE, when you have educational university certificate, so we know that they are trained teachers. So they are going to, in fact, they know a lot of methodology, a lot of. So, but for somebody like us, we now, yes, for me to believe that you can teach in this, because the school is it is an international school. I said, you must write a lesson note, or he just gave me a topic on mathematics, and I wrote it. So, but when the competency now started fully, all those things are just theoretical. When your certificates, your this, but even if you have that certificate, everything we now want to know immediately you get to the class. The competency now starts. When you see a good teacher every day, every time, if I go to any school, and if I want to know whether somebody is a good teacher or not, the first thing I will do, I will look at the class control. Class control is in fact, is the first thing. How do you control your class? Even if the teacher does not have anything over, so up there, so you are going to this, it has class control. So that is that means you are seeing some level of competency. So that means that if that teacher does not know itself, the person can be taught. You can teach him, then he can do it. So certificates is matter, and at the same time, it does not. So, but it is very, very important to have a certificate. So because you cannot actually give what you don't have. You must actually pass through some level of training. Of course. So, and your certificate is going to be as an evidence that you are a trained teacher, or you are actually trained to be in this profession. So certificate is important, but you must be able to defend that certificate when you get to the field. Thank you, sir. Then let's talk about teachers generally. How we treat this student matters a lot. Some students don't want to see us, and some will be happy to see us. What is the advice can you give the teachers? It's based on how teachers treat them. We have different this thing as a woman being. Okay. There are some teachers that are friendly. There are some that are not friendly. So there are some teachers that are very aggressive. So, and that is how we are generally. We are not the same. But and are we supposed to be aggressive when we are dealing with students? That is where I'm actually. But when it has now come to the level of your children, your students, you have to be very careful. Yeah, because children don't forget things. So you have to be very careful with them. So teacher, you must be very careful. Then because the reason why I'm actually laying the emphasis on the very careful is that we children, I'm a child. Of course. So I don't forget things. We don't forget things, whether good or bad. So we must actually be very careful. So you must treat your students equally. Treat them equally. Don't have parties in your classes. So you treat them equally. You might have favorite among them. There's no problem, but you must be very careful how you relate with them, how you treat them. So it is very, very important, so that by the time those students now grow old, when they are doing well in the society, you might not know. You might not know them, but they will always, you are going to be remembered. They will resemble you. Yes. They will remember you. Yes. You are going to be remembered for all those things. And it is very, very, I was watching, reading one particular, what's it called? Facebook this thing. I was listening to Seun Okembaloye at lawyers, Nigerian Bar Association this thing. Yeah, I think day before yesterday. So somebody now commented. Somebody said, this is my son teacher. And Seun is now a this thing in the is a presenter. You remembered. He remembered that this when he said his son now is now a trained lawyer. So he's now in practice as a lawyer. So, but then Seun was a teacher. So the parents remember. So definitely the child, the boy we are talking about, we also will remember. We will remember the man. So it is always like that. And one more thing, if you are not remembered, definitely they are going to know or remember your child. So that is that. Sir, another one is teaching a profession? Please come back. Is teaching a profession? Teaching is a profession. It's a profession. I am a teacher. I am a this thing. It is lawyer. When you are a lawyer, it's law. That means you are in law profession. Teacher, it is a profession. Accountant is a profession. So it is like that. So teaching is a profession. Teaching is a profession. We are trained, and some of us, because somebody like me, I cannot say I am a trained teacher. I'm not a trained teacher. I am not a trained, because I did not go to NC. So I believe that those that went to NC, they are trained one.
Okay.
Because they pass through the educational distance. So, but somebody like me now, I have to learn it. So that means we have to learn, relearn, and unlearn every day. You have to learn. Something happened to me years back. The day I started, yes, at that school, when I want to start taking mathematics, there was a particular subject in topics in mathematics I don't like, and I don't know it. I don't like
it. Your favorite now?
I don't like it, and I don't know it. But when it is the next topic, I'm going to teach those students next week. So I have to create time, study again about 3 textbooks, study again, so that when I get to their class, I will do it. So for somebody like us, we learn. We are not trained for it. So that is that. So teaching is also a profession.
Thank you so much, sir. Then let's talk about parents generally. Like, we have different characters and different attitudes. So when it comes to dealing with teachers, I don't know, what advice can you give them? And secondly, what can they do for us to help us to make teaching easier, to make learning easier too? It's not easy to teach. Me, I see it as a stressful job. It's very stressful.
Very.
So, when you are teaching a student, you expect an excellent result, a good result. So I believe that they should have their own impact too. Like, they should have their own, like, something they can do to help us as a teacher to make learning and teaching easier for us.
They have a role to play, in fact a major one, because they are with that particular child. If a child is or her is actually with a parent or his parents more than 16, can I okay, they will come to school by 8, abi.
Yes.
Then they will leave most generally, let's say 4.
Yes.
That is how many hours? Then
I
that
think
means
it's
the
8
rest
hours.
they are with, that means the rest time they are with their parents.
Yes.
So that means the time they are spending with their parents is more than the time they are going to spend in school. So all the parents generally, they have major role to play, an important role, so that they can make the job very easier and interesting, not a stressful one for the teacher taking them. And one of the things they can actually do is that they have to do what is it called, follow up. So what do you do in school today? You can check their book. You must, it is a must. If we still have some parents who is now saying, I don't have time, I don't have this thing, that means the parent is also a failure. You are a failure, because and then you are also destroying your future yourself. You must be able to check what have you done today, what have you should check, because you are going to see some students, they will not actually do assignments, they will not do classwork, even they will not write notes. You are going to see that, and the parent will not know, and the parent is actually paying school fees. So when they are now doing assessments or exam, when the students now get to say, you score 0, you score this, that means the parent actually caused it. You must be able to do a follow-up every day, so that by the time you are doing that, the child will know that I don't have any other as primary assignment than to focus and to study. So it is not more than that. So it is important, so that you don't stress your teacher. Then so you are going to see some of them, they now come to school. They can come to school shouting, who is the teacher of my this thing?
They literally put the
Yes,
blame
the blame
on the
teacher. Meanwhile, they are at fault. Have you done what you're supposed to do? Have you do this? Have you do that? Have you in the school I'm actually being referenced, I'm referring to since morning, I mark one particular class assignment one time. So, but that was on Monday to be precise. So on Tuesday, I saw the mother of the boy. The woman happened to be a teacher. So what happened was that I taught that particular topic. I gave them assignments and I gave them some important instruction. So I knew that day that the boy did not do the assignment himself. That is, they helped him. So they wrote the answer for me in decimal. And I wrong it. I know the decimal answer is correct. But I want it in fraction. That is the problem. And the parent now came. Now say, he got it now. Is 0.5 not equal to 1/2? So that is the argument. That was the argument then. So, but what I want to actually comment is that she actually created time,
yes,
even to help the boy, to help. So that is that. So then, and I said it is the same, but this is the instruction. The answers will be written in fraction, not in decimal. So that is that.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, sir. Sir, what can you tell people about this show? Do you think it's going to help us as a teacher, as a student, as a parent, sir?
It is a very good platform. It is going to help us a lot. It's going to, in fact, do a lot of good to our society. One particular man said the difference is not the classroom. Said is the teacher is a difference. And one man said an education can change anyone, but a teacher can change everything. So in this particular platform, it is going to help even those that are not in teaching profession. Those parents, that means that this platform will actually tell us or tells parents that they are also a teacher. A parent is also a teacher.
Yes.
So this platform is actually going to remind every one of us. Then we students too, we are going to be reminded that it is your responsibility. It is your own future. It's so by learning, you are building your own personal future. Even before your parent, you are building your own future. So parents, they are building their own future too. So that means the Bible says, train up a child the way he should go. So we are building so that we can have peace
of mind.
And then teacher too. This platform will also remind us that we are building trust. Again, we are building trust. We are also building our own future. Because if we do good, if we do bad, we are going to meet it at the end of the day. So it is important. So this is a very good platform, and it's going to help. Let me use the words fumigate our society. Let me use the word fumigation. It will fumigate our society. This platform can change our mentality about education, about teaching. For some of us now, so so we came through that particular system. So it is a good one. But now I was actually joking with somebody that I don't think I can teach those small
kids.
So again, now I don't think I can do it.
They are not easy to do it.
I cannot. It's not as if I'm going to fail. I cannot. Even now, I'm finding it very difficult to teach 10, 15 SSY, SS2 self. So, but those that are doing it, we have to encourage them, and we have to pray for them. You don't have to create. They also have their own problem and challenge, so you don't have to create more for them. So those our teachers, we have to appreciate them. So they are doing a very good job. So that is what I can say about the.
Thank you so much, sir.